correction. Next item, number 200-2018, consider authorizing the Chief of Police to purchase 23 portable radios for the police department.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Chief gave us a line item, the summary. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? 0. Can you hear me now? We'll fix that problem. The resolution number 201-2018, consider the minutes from Tuesday, September 4th, 2018 monthly meeting of the Cecil Township Board of Supervisors. Motion made?
I'll make a motion.
Second?
I'll second.
Second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
5-0, Carol. 202, consider the minutes from the Monday, October 1st, 2018 meeting of the Cecil Township Board of Supervisors.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Motion made, second by Cindy Fisher. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
203, consider the general fund invoices from October 1st through October 31st, 2018.
I'll make that motion.
Motion made, Cindy Fisher.
Second.
Second by Frank. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Carol, allow the record to show 5-0. Administrative reports. Someone's able to do the public works.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I just have one item of notable mention, and that's regarding our leaf pickup program. It seems this year the leaves have wanted to stay on the trees a little bit longer, so we will continue that program as long as weather permits. And so rather than put an end date in our agenda,
Well, don't we need time though to switch the boxes on the?
well, that's why as weather permits. We'll pick up as long as we can until the snow starts flying, because those boxes occupy the beds of trucks, which means that we're not able to put salt and treat the roads. So that's why
But we need to make, just as long as we make sure that there's turnover time. We don't want to miss a snow pickup because we
No,
still.
there will be. There will be. We monitor the forecast in advance, and if we get close, we know to pull that equipment. If anyone is concerned, they can just call the offices or monitor the township's website.
That's what I was just thinking, that we wouldn't be overburdened by having someone to call and say they have their leaves out there, and we know where to pick them up.
That's correct, yes.
Okay.
That's all I have.
Dawn, have you advertised for workers?
We have, and I have already received applications.
You have applications?
Yes.
Okay. So we should see that next month?
I don't think we can wait till next month.
Interview.
Before that?
We need to interview now.
Okay. May we address that right now, or may I have a date?
That was part of my manager's report that I provided to the board members.
Can you log down a date right now or a time?
Sure, certainly.
We have other meetings coming up that should be an independent one. I believe it. You had how many candidates? 7, 9, 5?
9 candidates right now.
All right.
You wouldn't interview all 9, of
I was
course.
gonna say, are we interviewing all 9?
No.
How many would you estimate that we're going to interview?
They interview at least half of the batch, 5.
5. So we can do that in one night.
Yes, you can.
May I have recommendations of a date?
Monday, November 19th. Are we doing it in the evening?
Please. I believe so. Hopefully, I would hope that most candidates would be available in the evening, right?
I won't be available that week.
You won't?
No.
I'd like you to be there. Would you agree, Mr. Janusa should be available? He can't be there on the 19th?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can we jump one more week to 26th on that Monday?
That's the weekend. That's the week
Thanksgiving.
of Thanksgiving, so people sometimes travel. I hate to push it to December. Does it have to be a Monday? Or you gone that whole week, Tom?
Deer
Yes,
season.
that full week, but I mean the 15th.
So can we back up and do?
Season.
Oh, that's deer season. No,
Yeah.
it's that.
Can we back up and do Thursday, November 15th?
I can be flexible and make it work. The other supervisors? The
Don't matter to
15th?
me, whenever.
And can we move it up even a little bit for that 5 or
Well, I wanted
5:30?
to give oh yeah, time is fine. Yeah, so starting 5
Frank, are you
o'clock.
gonna be okay by that time, or by 5? You should be, your work slowing down? Well, just for 5 interviews. Or should we stick with 5:30? I'm fine.
Well,
Yeah,
we're
that's
doing a
fine.
half an hour a person, 5 people starting at 5:30. That's going pretty late. So that's fine.
Are you okay with that, Frank, at 5?
I think we should also include the Public Works Director, somebody from the Public Works end to sit in on this.
Agreed.
Yes, I'm saying, yeah.
Very well.
Make Bill available, right.
Point. All right, November 15th for 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock, okay, thank you.
Yes, thank you. Anything else on Public Works? Nope. Engineer report.
board has in receipt of my report. If there's any questions on that, I just wanted to bring up one other item to your attention. There's an issue occurring over on Anger Road where we have a part of the road separating. There's a stream bank that sits below this. You can see the crack in the road right here, but there's a stream bank that sits on this side of the road. And with all the heavy rains, we're seeing erosion along that edge of that stream. It's like a one-to-one slope that comes up to support the road. I can show you another picture from down below. Dawn alerted us to this. This is the other picture from above. There's like about a 180-foot stretch where the creek is very close to the road. And it is, you can see this is the view from the creek, and this is the road. It's sort of a one-to-one slope that goes right up. It doesn't really do it justice. And so we're thinking we're going to need some gabions along here to address this. So Dawn alerted us to it. I just want to put it on the board's radar screen. We're getting some prices related to it. It's probably something that's beyond Public Works capability to take care of. Dawn, we talked about.
I'm sorry, Deanna.
He said it's probably beyond the scope of Public Works.
I think that it is actually because of the reach. It is beyond our scope.
So we may need a general permit on it. So I just wanted to alert the board to it because this happened within the past week or so, and Joe's already had a contractor over there to at least take a look at it and get a price, and we'll come back to you. But I just wanted to make you aware.
Thank you. Anything else? Well, solicitor's report.
Wait, Eric.
Oh, questions, I'm sorry.
Joe, the Youngblood, they gonna come back and fix that road?
He's supposed to, yes. I've been in communication with him, and he told me he would be there this week.
For the public, what were you talking about?
Windcrest Drive.
Yeah, he told me back.
Frank looked at it and he said it's perfectly flat.
Yeah, he told me be back this week. So I was out of town today, so I'll call him when I get in tomorrow.
Okay.
Any other questions for the engineer?
Mr. Chairman,
Yeah.
Joe, last month we awarded a contract to A&S Landscaping for $8,000 to remove the trees at the Pacini property. And I asked you if this was a complete job or a partial job. You assured me this was a total complete job. The two largest trees are left standing on the property.
We left those trees they were not included in the scope of work, Frank.
Why not?
Because when we looked at it, Dawn and I looked at that, there's 3 large trees on that property we decided to leave there so that there would be something on those lots for future development if someone wanted to build a house. So we left them there.
That don't fit.
I mean, when we had the pre-construction meeting with the demolition contractors, I had 3 trees out there and pink ribbons on it. And those trees were to remain. So we left them.
That didn't complete the job, though.
No, A&S completed everything that was in the scope of work that he was directed to do.
Why would you leave the trees on there for future development?
Because they were large trees, and we thought they'd be something to enhance the property if someone wanted to develop it in the future. That's why we left them.
We were into demolition.
Yeah.
We weren't into future development.
Yeah, I was under the impression too they were all coming out, and it was because they were hindering the demolition, and that's why it was $380,000 to demolish it.
Well, the demolition was what, between $240,000 and $280,000.
All right, but still
But anyways,
ridiculous.
I mean, we were going to leave those trees there. The homes were supposed to come down, but we broke it out, that would get the trees cleared off of there. That was what A&S did, and then Dawn and I met with a demolition contractor last week. He gave us a price verbally of $80,000 to take down both. But, we talked about, we had to put out the bid again since it's over the bid limit.
Wow. I don't know where communication went bad there, but
In response to Joe, I was at the pre-bid meeting, and that was discussed, to leave the 3 trees, and I think they actually took one of them,
They might have, yes.
because it was where it was located on the property line.
all right. Any further questions to the engineering?
Yes, I've continued to ask about this Laurel Hill Road. Does anybody have an update? Did they pave the upper portion of Laurel Hill Road, Dawn? What's going on?
They're supposed to contact us. You and I had a conversation. They were told to get in touch with Joe Sykes before they do any paving up there, because of course now we're already at the deadline for asphalt for this year.
Nobody's contacted me.
they're not willing to change the design on that road. We're not accepting that road without a wedge curve on it, with those inlets alongside of the road and the gullies washed out on it. There has to be a wedge curve tied into those inlets in order for Cecil Township to accept that road.
I think there's going to be some other problems. I provided Dan with a map tonight as to where they tied the mines into the storm sewers. And Dan said, you know, let's take it with them in there.
Yeah, we'll take a look at, well, I think we can take a look at both issues, and if they're not contacting us, we'll be proactive and make a call to them. We'll get the number from Dawn and find out where they stand on it and report back to the board.
Okay.
Wedge curbs aren't a big cost, Frank. I mean, if we can't convince them to put wedge curbs in on a $900 million project,
No, it's all handwork now.
surprise.
They paved that portion of road, it's all handwork.
So the wedge curve being done with the job would have,
No, they're not done, they can't be.
no, I'm saying if it was done with the job, that would have been a better wedge curve. Do you agree?
Yeah, the machine's placing, yeah.
Of course it would be that
Yeah.
way.
If I may just back up one, what was the cost on that tree that came down that I thought was 3 trees? What was that?
I don't know, Derek, I mean, that one of those 3 trees came down, may have been taken down by ANS, that was included in $8,000. So maybe the ribbon came off of that tree, he just did it.
Okay, well, we'll look into it or not, or we try to figure out what happened there.
I mean, it hasn't changed the view much from up the Birch Way at all. Leaving those 2 large trees there hasn't done much for the appearance of the place.
Well, I think the key issue is can the demo be done? The trees were supposed to be removed to allow the demo to
Right.
occur. So it was my understanding that the trees that were removed will allow the demo to occur at the best cost that we can get. We were doing it in pieces here. So we need to bid the next part of the job. And I don't think that they're impeding that. You probably wouldn't want to spend any more money than you really have to, right? So to try to take down the minimum vegetation to allow the demo to occur. That's what I took.
That's not necessarily true.
No.
The place looked like a jungle, like I say, it hasn't changed much from the appearance up in Birch Way, looking down there.
All right.
We're
Comments
going
for engineering?
on Laurelville Road.
On which road?
Laurelville Road, Rising Road. Carol, give me a gentleman's name was here today. And him and his neighbor do not want guardrails in front of their house. So I don't know where we stand on that. I mean, there's no need for them.
Is that gateway question?
There's a standard that's required for guardrail. If it meets the warrants, it's required. So you would want it there if it meets the warrants. So we haven't been presented with anything. We can take a look at it. And if it meets the warrants, it should be installed, whether the residents want it or not, just from a time
Okay.
perspective.
Did you look into it, Ron, or
Yeah,
get an answer and report back to the audience next?
Their yards are perfectly level.
Okay,
And
Constituent.
the third one up, yes, it could need guardrail.
okay. Next item,